Hey, Turtle is here with a special report. Today is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. How's it going? It's 2022. Woo, how are you? Anyways, I'm gonna tell you how you could make a lot of money without having to invest a lot of money, and that is books, my friend. I mean, you could do a dirty little trick like I did that's barely legal and get yourself basically in my case, I got a Dan Kennedy book, but like there was so many to choose from. I mean, I really wanted to get a Napoleon Hill book too, and an Earl Nightingale book, but I'm just saying, even if you're just scraping by, go to the library. Stay tuned to the end of this Turtle Cast. I'll tell you my dirty little trick where I basically got this book for free. But, you know what I mean? You gotta keep this to yourself. And I didn't steal it. Just want to put that out there. I didn't steal it. So, that would be actually the best way to make a lot of money quick. Or not, maybe not even quick, but just like really get your, you know what I mean, get the wheels spinning, on your ideas and stuff. And you can learn a lot from reading and taking notes. And actually, you'll probably learn everything you ever need to know by just listening, watching, or reading content from somebody that's doing it right, that's sharing that and taking good notes. But don't underestimate a good book. One thing I've noticed a lot lately, and I've always noticed, is, well, you know what? I could have started this off by saying something like, you're not going to see no Ukraine flag or Black Lives Matter or rainbow flag in front of my house. Why? It has nothing to do with any of those movements, by the way. It has more to do with just wearing my beliefs on my sleeve. Just like I wouldn't have a Biden or Trump flag or Hillary or anything like that. Or even Bernie Sanders. I wouldn't even have anything in front of my house, on my car. I don't understand why people are willing to put stickers that are like half peeling off, expressing their just whatever beliefs, which is kind of ballsy sometimes too, depending on like where you're driving your car. Not everybody is going to agree with your bumper sticker, I hate to tell you. I mean, I just think that the risk of you angering somebody is more likely that somebody's going to be like, oh cool, you have a bumper sticker for something that I believe in, you're awesome or whatever. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but I don't think that's very likely. I think that somebody might be behind you one day and then they'll just be like, oh yeah, go figure, right? Because they see your sticker on your car and they're like, yep, and that's why they're doing this or that. So that is probably more likely going to be the response if you're somebody who likes to put bumper stickers on your car. But why do I bring up all this? Not because I want to trash any movement. I also think that the reason why I said that too is because a lot of people that put these signs and stickers and flags and all these things in front of the yard don't actually really represent in a good way or do much more than that when it comes to like expressing themselves on these things. Like they're just like, hey, I'm gonna put up this flag, don't bother me. You know what I mean? Like I've seen in like predominantly white neighborhoods that would probably wouldn't dare inviting somebody of color to their picnic or anything like that, be like Black Lives Matter, like, right, you know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean, maybe somebody lives in like a more like open kind of a town, and they're like, I got a rainbow flag, and they just don't want to be bothered. Or hey, even people that support Trump probably don't even really understand what got him to be so famous in like the 80s and 90s, like in what his like I'm not saying like Trump's good or anything, I'm just saying like he did have like business philosophies and tactics that are a little more old school maybe, but like something that anybody in entrepreneurship or business or anything like that should probably do some research and read up on it. It doesn't mean like you support Trump or anything if that's your thing, but I'm just saying like, it doesn't hurt to educate yourself. And you gotta also understand Trump as a economist or somebody that is like an entrepreneur, I guess you would say, that for whatever success he had, and him as a political figure are two way different things. Now most people that follow, I would assume that most people follow Trump as a business, on the business side of things, or somebody that's really into like marketing and business and how things work, would probably say that he made a very terrible president or political figure, but he probably was like right on the money when it came to certain business strategies and stuff too that may or may not work. Some of them could be a little dated, but some of them could not be, and just like it's just fascinating to go a little bit deeper than what people just resonate with. So I don't know, that was just like another tangent I was going into, but what I wanted to say too is not only it's funny because when I'm driving right now, I'm seeing people that have like ridiculous stickers on their very nice vehicles, by the way, and like I don't know why people do that. Another thing that I don't understand wearing things on your sleeve is wearing businesses on your sleeve. Like, I've put a lot of thought into this like statement I'm trying to say right here too, like and not just like recently, but for a while now too. It's like, okay, if you own a business, at the end of the day, you probably kind of want to clock out in some fashion. You know what I mean? Even though you're probably working like more extensive hours than your average employee, which you should be if it's your business. But it's like when you go out to eat, when you go out on vacation, when you just like if you're just going out like to do grocery shopping even or anything like that, you kind of want to just maybe be in your own little bubble, in your own little world again, and not really be all business all the time. I mean, even if you are somebody that's obsessed with business like me, like obsessed, you still at the end of the day want to be able to just kind of hang that coat up and live life. And what I see a lot, and you definitely have seen it before too, is people that put their businesses on their vehicles. And company vehicles, that's fine, but I'm seeing like personal, like landscapers, handyman, roofers, contract, like construction workers, all that kind of stuff. They'll have like these, like all these fancy things all over their car, and I'm just like wondering, like, I guess like it's like good bar talk or whatever, and you know what, I guess it's good, like it might be effective. Like some people might want to hire their local blah blah blah, and they saw the number. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but isn't there better ways to market your business where you could just kind of be anonymous when you want to? Like, aren't there some days where you're driving that thing and people are like, hey, can I get it? And like it's just somebody you don't want to do business with, and it's like, I mean, unless you want to be like conducting false advertising, you kind of gotta like give them your business card and like fulfill, you know what I mean, in any state. And you know what I mean, that's what the beauty of having a website or telephone hours and hours of operation. It's because like you could kind of narrow down your business to like hours of operation that are more suitable to you, so you can actually have one-on-one contact with those people and not get all, and I'm just saying, not everybody, some people really love their business and that's what they breathe night and day, that's their thing, that's fine. But hey, there's another way, you know what I mean? And that's why you came to me in the first place, because, you know what I mean, you don't want to do that, or you know what I mean? Like, even if it works, there's other ways that we could test to see how advertising works for your business without having to have tacky little magnets and decals and stuff all over your car, your nice new car. Why do you want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, you might as well just be handing out business cards or handing out magnets to people, like at a truck stop or something. Basically, if you're gonna just ask for everyone's business like that, and who knows? I know people don't crank call as much as they used to, but you're kind of opening yourself to that for the same reason I was saying before. If you have a political sticker or this sticker or that sticker or whatever or on your car, and someone is behind you and you're driving in a certain way that's kind of ticking them off a little bit, you know what I mean, you're gonna get a certain kind of reaction. So that's what I'm seeing one right now, blah 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 flooring, and it's got a little bulleted thing in the back. It's I'm not saying it doesn't work, but don't you want to sleep at night? I mean, come on. I'm just saying that there's so many more effective ways to do your advertising. Don't pull me over. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say today. I just wanted to say invest in yourself, which is books and knowledge, which could be next to nothing, and you could be the next millionaire and not even have to go to school, just by adapting and learning about certain laws and principles, and just kind of breathing it and living it, like these people that have magnets on their car for their business or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it doesn't work. Again, I'm just saying, to me, it's a real dumb way to do business, because you know what I mean, you might just not want to do that or deal with people one day, and you're gonna have really no choice when you're driving around with a company vehicle everywhere you go. That, and good luck getting away with anything too, because people are gonna be oh, there's so and so. Anyways, thought I'd leave you off with that. You take care. Thank you very, very much for listening. I hope you got something out of this today. Stay tuned after, because I'm going to tell you a dirty little secret that I tried to get this book for free. Okay, you ready for the dirty little secret? All right. What I really did is I had to replace a fan at a department store. It's a big chain one too, not one that is very conscious as it is, as far as having one. Anyways, I bought a new fan. I took the one that didn't work, put it in the box. This isn't very ethical, by the way. Don't do it. And then I returned it and got my money back. But you know what I did too? Because I bought a book after, whatever. Maybe I should take this part out, because this isn't a very ethical thing to be talking. Anyways, that's all for the Turtlecast today. Peace.